10 of your fans died, bro, and you knew like you had to stop the show early.
That was too big of a tragedy, too big of a chaos for him not to know it.
You gonna sit here and ruin your life and be in jail or pass away because you listening to a celebrity that 9 times out of 10 don't give a fuck about you? Because that's the reality of it.
Let me ask y'all this: do y'all like Travis Scott as an artist? So like, bro, like I went to it was a Live Nation event too. I had looked it up. I looked up the event I went to. It was a Live Nation event at Bayou Music Center. And it was James Harden had a charity event. It was Travis, YG, 21 Savage, Max O'Cream, and Meek Mill. And man, it was, it was where I think I told Heather it was like 300 people. I think it was like more like 3,000, 2,000. It wasn't that many.
That was a lot of people though.
That place can hold about probably 2,000-3,000 people.
It could hold. I saw the venue. It said, I don't want to lie to y'all. I think it said it could hold up to 15,000 people. Yeah. The tickets were $20. So like when I went, I was, bro. It was nothing like hearing Antidote. Like from Travis Scott, nigga, that's one of my favorite. Antidote, Butterfly Effect. Mm-hmm. Them songs when he played them songs, bro, and Mamacita, nigga, that shit was fucking live, bro. Like it was fucking turn, bro. I was like in the front, in the middle, kind of, and dog, like man, but like what's so crazy, the thing about the Astroworld shit, and it's so hard. Like if you ever been in a mosh, you're gonna fall. And it's so many people on top of other people, bro, and it gets so ridiculously heavy. Like you get shoved, and you feel like you get shoved by like 10 people, bro, 15 people, and like you're like, damn, who shoved me? But it's like everybody just moving, and it's like, damn, you gotta hold your weight. Like my sister fell, bro, and I immediately picked her ass up because I'm like, nah, we ain't finna be stepping on her type shit. Like. It was a lot of people that fell when we went there, and it's a warehouse. Like, it's a warehouse full of these crazy, like, we're crazy, bro. Like, everybody lit. Like, it's fucking, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Travis Scott, he gonna be, that shit put a stain on his career, but he shut shit down, bro. When he performs, that shit's like, man, bro. Like, he's the king of that shit, bro. Like, when it comes to that rage shit, like, that shit's fucking, it was lit. I loved it when I went. I had so much fun. This was in 2019, before the pandemic, all that shit. So, like that was just the time, bro. That shit was damn, bro. I barely remember it. Like I said, I just remember the fights I got into and picking my sister up and shit like that. And just seeing her, just seeing them niggas perform. But like it's kind of a blur, but like nigga, that shit was live. Like that nigga performed his ass off, nigga. That's one thing he know how to do. He love to fucking get on that stage, bro. That's for damn sure. That's why, like, I don't like if we're gonna blame, like, let's transition. Like, if we're gonna blame who we're gonna point the finger to, it's hard, bro. I want to point the finger at Travis because, like, you could see it in the documentary too. Like, you could see that like people are actually fucking hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they were getting like stopped and stuff, and he
kept going. But it's
although people say like he could hear us, I don't think he could really hear them though. Like, it's too many people, and the music is loud.
But you had a whole crowd of people yelling, "Stop the show!" You had a whole crowd of people. I know damn well you heard them.
People were getting on the stage. People were getting on the stage trying to tell him to stop.
And then like a documentary shows, he has the earpiece on. Only like one person could talk to him.
Yeah.
And you don't know. We don't know. Netflix. Nobody knows what that person said to him. They could have told him, "Hey, we need to shut the show down. We got people getting crushed. People are having. They had to perform CPR on people off on the side and stuff." He could have literally. They could have literally told him stop the show, and he could have literally just ignored it and just kept on going because he was probably like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna keep the show going."
Help him! Somebody pass out right here.
That was his Illuminati initiation.
See, that's what I heard.
We going conspiracy theory route?
That's what I heard too. I heard that for the longest time when that happened.
Bro, I wouldn't put it past it. They said that was a soul collection event. Like,
yeah.
Don't ever forget about this. Everything about this is wrong. 8 people in this demonic concert and souls were walking on top of the stage. Don't even get me started about how the whole thing was designed. You all need to wake up.
Like, for real, bro. Like, look at how the stage was set.
And, like,
fire everywhere.
And the timer was counting down. That's what everyone said that was.
But y'all's entry to hell. But then it makes me think about like other artists like Lil Uzi, especially like when he told his fans like,
doesn't he do his stuff like that too, like his concerts and stuff?
Well, like I mean, yeah. You know,
I'm not a fan, so I don't know.
But like, well, I mean, you know, I listen to Lil Uzi too, but like, people were talking about him like worshiping the devil and shit like that, and I don't know if it was like, you know, during the performance or whatever, but he was like, yeah, I'm going to hell. And all y'all motherfuckers here are coming with me.
Explain something to them real quick. Before everybody starts screaming and saying, oh, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers enter the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song a million times and you didn't even know. That's
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be shit. I don't know if he was trolling or, you know what I'm saying, or what, but like, bro, that shit's real, bro. Like, that shit's real, my nigga. Like,
I feel like music is vibration. Like, it does something to your soul. Like, it,
and then Travis's apology was so trash.
As an artist, you just do the creative. And for this being my festival, you know, I got, you know, bring artists, you know, creatively produce it. And, you know, we just trust in the, you know, the professionals to kind of just make sure that, you know, people, you know, are taken care of and, you know, leaving safely. You know, I just can control what I can on the stage, and then, you know, you have the professionals control what they can in the crowd, you know?
Oh my God, it was like it's like when you tell your friends, all right, I see
bro.
Like, what? There was no sympathy.
Rest in peace to all the people that died.
He could have gave a better apology. Like, he could have had better PR for real.
Hey, but
at that time he was dating Kylie Jenner, so Chris could have like popped in and been like, hey, this is your PR. This is what you need to say. This is how you need to do it. And for a long time, I heard that he was quiet because the Kardashians told him like, no statement is better than, you know, saying the wrong thing. But he went on the Breakfast Club and just started talking, and I was just like, bro, you sound dumb.
Hey,
right
but
now.
I don't know if y'all remember the night of that show. People were saying they spotted Drake and Travis at the club.
A registered nurse named Sophia Santana, who is credited with saving the life of at least one concert goer, is speaking out about the tone-deaf strip club party today.
People lost their children, and yet you're out here enjoying life, going to strip clubs instead of being a human being. It's so sad. It's so selfish.
Just 24 hours after Drake performed with Travis Scott at Astroworld, he allegedly went to a Houston strip club. Look at this carpet of cash on the floor of the club.
If they were at the club partying up afterwards, I mean, come on.
Oh, man. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. I remember hearing about that.
They had to.
I think they went to Dave & Buster's.
All right, it is being reported by TMZ following the Astroworld concert Friday night that after the show, Travis Scott actually, you're listening to me correctly, ladies and gentlemen, went to Dave & Buster's for a party that Drake was hosting. Sources connected to TMZ tell that the rapper was never told at the festival people in the crowd had died and that hundreds more were injured.
So it's like, come on, man. Like, you had to have known something. That was too big of a tragedy, too big of a chaos for him not to know it. I mean, I get it. Look, I've been to a lot of concerts. I've been to sporting events where there's like 50, 60,000 people, 70. I've been to shows where there were like, here in Houston, there were like 70,000 people, and nothing like this happened. Nothing, no fights, nothing. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I get it. You know, Travis Scott's a performer. He wants to bring it, and, you know, he likes, you know, to incite chaos and everything else. who were going into
but I
cardiac
can
arrest.
just imagine how hot it was there with all the people there, and it's already
when I went,
on top of that, like that's crazy.
When I went, it was hot, and we're in a warehouse. I can imagine outside with 50,000 people, bro.
On the concrete on a sunny day.
Nigga, that shit, I know that was hell that night, bro. That literally was hell, bro. It had to be, nigga. That's why, like, bro, like my sister, when we went to the concert, I went with my sister and my two brothers, bro, and my sister's boyfriend. I think he was there. But anyway, nigga, she loves Travis Scott. She loved that nigga, bro. After that shit, she fucking hates that nigga, bro. She can't stand him, bro. She hates that nigga with like everything she has in her, bro. She can't stand that nigga, bro. I don't even think she listens to that nigga music like at all, bro. That's how much she hates the nigga, bro.
It was crazy too. At the end of the documentary, it says in 2024 he had his biggest tour ever. 2024.
It's not the first time that one of his concerts like were chaotic. He's had 3 concerts prior to this where shit has broken out, and it's like the fact that what is it called? Okay, so he threw himself in the crowd and they were carrying him around, right? I don't know what that's called.
They showed him that one at Lollapalooza.
So he got in trouble there because he was telling the crowd to
rush the stage.
Yeah.
And then he got
that. Like there's security and police officers there, first responders. Like that's not cool. Yeah. And then when he told the crowd to jump that kid, like
I was just gonna bring that shit up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell y'all about. He thought that the kid was trying. We weren't. Well, I wasn't there, right? So I don't know
you're a thief. He's a thief.
But it's.
Get that motherfucker, get him! You tried to take my shoe? You wanna be a thief? Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
Like,
beat his ass.
How you gonna tell people to like jump a kid?
That shit was funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck that. That's funny. Who cares? That one was funny.
That was not funny.
We're not supposed to insinuate a riot, but hey, fuck it. That shit was funny, bro. Cause them niggas gonna do it though. That's the crazy part. Like them niggas listen to him. They think he's God, bro. And that's another problem too. Idolizing and worshiping these celebrities, man.
Right.
That's the issue that a lot of people have. Like you gotta have common sense. Like I feel like that shows character, and his character does not look good. So
and even after all this happened, for like the next year, when something would happen at a concert, people would actually stop and be like, hey, this person fell or something, and they would like literally stop the show and be like, medics, y'all help this person. And because of the Astroworld tragedy, they didn't want nothing bad to happen, so they literally would stop for like that few minutes, let the medics or whoever get them, and then just kind of pull them to the side.
Seems like they helped this nigga's career.
Well, that's what you're saying. It's an Illuminati
I ain't gonna lie,
thing because
it probably did help.
What in reality, something like that shouldn't help your career. It should bring your career down.
True.
Because you don't have safe concerts. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. The math ain't math in here. That's the issue.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but you still got a lot of people that want to listen to him and want to see him in concert. I mean, it's obvious from the documentary. 2024, he had his biggest grossing tour ever.
Yeah, he just dropped the album last year.
So yeah, I mean,
well, and that's the thing about Live Nation, bro. Like they got hit with that lawsuit, like they're the biggest fucking promoter when it comes to venues and live music and shit. Like. Mm-hmm. That's what they do, man. They get these big ass celebrities. You gotta think about it too. Like he had other people performing there too. Like y'all saw SZA. I don't know all the headliners and shit, but he had other people come perform. It wasn't just him,
Yeah, yeah. He had a lot of people there actually.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know, man. the way people, like I said, the way people look at these celebrities and how they love them and worship them, it's cool, you know, like to want to fucking, you know, go to a concert because you like their music, but it's another thing to like fucking lose your goddamn mind.